Hi guys, I wanted to film something today, a haul of sorts. I have wanted to buy a Bookbeau for some time, maybe a year, and I finally decided to do that, and then I went a little overboard. And if you don't know what a Bookbeau is, it is actually just a book sleeve made by a company called Bookbeau. And that would be at bookbeau.com. So this is actually the mini. Let me show you both sides. We have a bookshelf with different creatures and books and test tubes, different things like that on it. It looks quite a lot like a Harry Potter theme. And this one actually fits my notebook really well. So I can take my notebook with me and not worry about it getting torn up when I do something stupid to it, as long as it's in here. As soon as I take it out of there, that's probably going to be my problem, but we will see. Nobody can keep me from being a wreck, so that's fine. And then this is the indie size. And we just have books and flowers, and you can see some rough illustrations and numbers inside the books. And I have a book in there. This is the bell jar, and it fits really well. It's got about an inch left over. The new book and the mini did not have very much room left over at all. Maybe 1/4 of an inch, maybe. Alright, so I have another indie size, and this is, I mean, it really looks like scribbles on notebook paper. I really like that because I did that to the edges of my notebook paper all throughout high school. Not the same design, but definitely flowers and scrolls. Alright, it says, I am confident I'll never spend a single second of my life regretting you. This is actually the design they did on a specific book, inspired from a specific book. I haven't read it, and even though I haven't, and I'm not sure that I will, I'm really okay with that. I think that it's inspired by something that I don't have currently in my collection, because I just think it is so cute, it's so nice. It reminds me of something nostalgic that I used to do, and I like the idea of not regretting the book that you're going to read. You know, we all hope that the book we're reading isn't going to be a waste of time. So I think that is good. I think that is a good quote. It's cute. I'm going to enjoy that. And then I think this is still an indie. Let's look. No, this one is an extra large. So it's a composition style. Plenty of room at the top left over after a book. And what I have in here is a hardback, and is the Ultimate Harry Potter spell book. And I'll mention now that all of them have zippers, so you can lock away your books safe and sound. And then the next extra large I have is I Read Banned Books. And the nerd in me really loves that. And in there I have Dorothy Parker in her own words. And I have post-it notes and tabs all throughout, and it still fits, and it still zips, and everything is safe in there. And then they have a travel style. It's called a Traveler. Then I have in there my copy of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, which I actually haven't read yet. I got to a part that upset me and I gave up. So this style is a little different. It has a zipper up top, and then it has a zipper in front, and my notebook that's in the mini actually fits in here snugly, but it fits in here, so you could carry a book that you wanted to take notes out of, or if you are the kind of person that carries a notebook with you everywhere, and I don't, but I try, then that one could work out really well. Or if you wanted to separate some ink pens or business cards, something like that, then that's going to work out really well. So the Traveler is a nice idea, and I fell for it. I got 3 different designs in the Traveler. Did I need all 3 of these? I'm going to argue yes. Yes, I do. They're very interesting designs. I know this one's based on a book. I'm not sure about this one, but I think I'm going to enjoy it enough that it's not going to be a problem. We have a moth and a sword, some leaves and a crown. And then here we have, I'm going to turn it around so that the zipper's not in the way so much. Books to the Beat of My Heart. And then you have an anatomical heart. I think it's correct, or mostly correct. I don't have a specialty in that area, so maybe not. And then we're coming up on the end. I have the extra large Bookbeau, and it actually fits 2 really thick paperbacks with tabs or whatever. And what we have stuffed in there is Dorothy Parker by, this is biography by Marion Mead. I have lots of tabs in there. And then Rough Magic, which is a biography of Sylvia Plath. Both of them are this thick. And have a bunch of tabs. Well, Sylvia Plath doesn't have as many. Okay, so that also zips. We'll put that away back in its box. And then, why did I do this? I don't know why I had to have 2 of the composition style, except that I really like it. And I thought if I had a giant notebook and it looked like a composition book on the outside, maybe I would recognize this as my notebook and not be as confused as maybe I would be if it was not telling me with the outer cover that, hi, I am a notebook. I don't know. Will I make use of taking all of these notes? I actually think I will. I think that will be really great. And